So the game crashed again yesterday, just after another crash in like 9 minutes. And for those who's watching on YouTube, there was going to be a part missing, but there was not much that interesting that's been going on. We are at the same place anyway. We're going to repeat that, but without reading. Hope it won't happen again, but it will. At least not as consistently, I hope. Eerie house. What are they doing in this house? There is so much air. So I heard them, then I chose wild-eyed scientists. Oh yeah, then I tried to do a race and the game crashed. I think for a brief moment I saw objective. I needed to go to what was it? Flying Parliament, which is located at east, I think. Gotta wait until it opens up. So I think this is how race just works. You grab this mission and go on the other corner of the map in 15 days. Lies to the east of London. I'm like an idiot, went to the west. Left, right, who knows, all the same. So it's supposed to be here, I guess, somewhere. I'm not going to do that for now. A lot of new drawings here, surprisingly. The workshop, Portsmouth House. The workshops under the Eyrie are known collectively as Portsmouth House. The glass and brick factories are staffed by harassed inventors and engineers, working constantly to produce the next advancement in adventure equipment. Oh, can I actually buy something better from here, like a new gun or... Okay, what's this? Inquire after the plucky Baroness's commission. Okay. I don't even remember what was going on with the main mission. Deliver the trunk of research material and helping suggestions she provided. Scientific endeavor. This is a singularly challenging commission. The engineer mechanic digs through the contents of the trunk. Looks like a grown-up version of one of the main child actors from Stranger Things. I suppose some of this might come in useful, but the conditions the device is supposed to endure are extreme, and whoever is going to be inside it doesn't want us to get this wrong. They scratch their head, and the sigils of the dividing suit shiver. Any further assistance you can provide would be greatly appreciated. Accumulate enough experimental modifications to complete the Baroness's equipment. And I need 10. Is it all the same? You will gain experimental modifications. This will increase your experimental modifications by 1. Huh? Is it the same? Why is it different in this part? Am I not going to get experimental modifications 1 here? Wait, hours? 2? What the fuck? Stained glass is much more expensive, but I guess you can buy it at Fake Sun, so it's close. Ours seems to be the best option here. Fucking caged catch, 200 sell costs. No, thank you. I just need to bring a bunch of hours here and I'm good. Searing Enigma, experiment. Have 3 experiments or artifacts actually. Also have a bunch of munitions. Wait. No, that's 3. It's 1. Okay, let's hear what he actually does. If it's not for a main quest. Smoke and soot, glass and steel, the ring of hammers on metal, the swearing of engineers, the acrid scent of sweat. Here in the bowels of Portsmouth House, the scientists of the Royal Society work to produce experimental designs for daring captains. A team of engineers led by the energetic mechanic are excited to get to work on whatever you'll pay for them. Here can convert goods to experimental modifications, which can be exchanged for unique equipment. Can it? I want to see the mission. Okay, let's check this. Pursue the designs. What have the finest minds in Albion come up with? Here you can purchase unique... Okay. Alright. Pieces as much abandoned as finished are stored in this long gallery. Equipment gleams behind glass cases like exhibits in a technical-minded museum. Take your time, the engineering mechanic says, leaning against a wall. Just let me know if I can be of any assistance. Alright, chamber for your own private use. The Montresor occupies your bridge slot, requires you to have 45 bales and increases your hold by 4 and your quarters by 4. I like that. I have quarters 4 right now. Acquire the Rossetti cabins. Oh, fucking... Why? God. I need to save right after I do everything again. This is ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe this is just buggy place? Saved. Second one, double reinforced externally mounted ablative crew pods. Occupy your plating slots, require your hearts at least 25 and increase your armor by 8 and your quarters by 2. I don't know. I would rather have armor. Also, I need to swap it with contraband concealed slots, like compartments, yeah. And if I have maximum crew, I don't know what's going to happen. Acquire amniotic crew containment, expandable hardened rubbery sacks for your crew to sleep in. Also doubles as hull protection. Plating slots, Veils 65, I don't even have so much. Armor by 13, quarters by 5. Okay, I'll remember that, I guess. The Mighty Pen, defensive library system. Library. A pneumatic library staffed by its own rat librarian, armed with many tactical tomes. Arts 25, armor by 5, hold by 4. Can't say it's that great, but I mean, if you're trying to survive, if your goal is to make your ship very protected, this could be good. The mechanical chess player is in fact a hoax. It contains a hidden space for a skilled player to sit comfortably within and operate it from within. That might have its own uses though. Increases your hold by 1 and your hidden compartments by 1. That's dumb. Yeah, that's just stupid. Superior mining array. A reinforced mining array. It is self-maintaining, removing and expelling waste from your hold. Bales 25 increases hold by 4. Okay, I like that. It's like a butchering, but with the drill. Requires 10 modifications. I'll get this one if I can. A forward-mounted cannery that affords the bridge crew an excellent view as your prey is filleted. Carmilla is a cannery that is unusually mounted in the bridge slot. It requires your mirrors at least 25 and increases your armor by 5. So basically armor for a breach slot. Again, if you are going for unbreakable build, might be useful. So I liked the first... no. Yes, yeah, I guess... yeah, the first one is not bad. Like, it's going to give me more hold. Needs 12 modifications. Yeah, that's probably what I should get right now. And then mining equipment. Or mining... no, actually I should get mining probably. It's going to be great in the Reach. Well, let's go back. The main quest may wait, I think, because like I'm sure it's going to be very long. Artifacts I can get very easily from Taketees, so let's trade them. Now I wish I had more. Do I need to pay for it? Nope. It's really cheap, to be honest. Like, yeah, 14... no, 12. It's like 6 otherworldly artifacts. And each otherworldly artifact, how much it costs? 70? Yeah. So 350? No. Yes? Yes. No? Okay. Wait, what? Oh, 420. Yeah, 420. Very cheap. It has some quirks, the energetic mechanic says, but I'm sure you'll figure them out. The funding, alas, ran out before I could achieve all I wanted, and I had hopes of a whole collapsible cellar, but time, money, etc. don't think I have a reliable supply of specimens. I have a shit ton of crates. Could use, I guess. Clear out hole. Cooler drill. I'll come back here when I have more artifacts. Hell yeah. Okay, anything else here? Ask the energetic mechanic about their suit. They clank about the arsenal in an old diving suit. Man, I should have made my character actually in a diving suit. As Freeman's tradition. They clank about in the arsenal. They clank about the arsenal in an old diving suit. It has pistons and chains that were when the mechanic needs reinforcement. It's clearly no longer used for deep sea diving. A lifetime's work. The energetic mechanic gives you a delighted smile. So glad you asked. Yes, I did repurpose it. Did all the work myself. It keeps me warm in the cold and cool when then things are a little too warm. Closer examination reveals tiny sigils of fire and of ice scintillating across the diving suit's surface. For a moment their tone is rueful. Rueful? Rueful. Sad.
Rueful.
Yeah, I fuck, misclick. Wait, well, I can repeat that anyway. For a moment, their tone is rueful.
Rueful.
For a moment, their tone is
Rueful.
It cost me nearly everything to create. I wasn't sure it would be worth it, but the places I've been able to... Ah, wait, it's him. I wasn't sure it would be worth it, but the places I've been able to go to see, I can travel the wastes where all the stars are dead, or explore the eye of the storm that speaks. I've been at the center of that storm, not a big deal. Save. Might crash at any moment. This place is too weighing too heavy on my hardware, I guess. too much to load. So many letters here. The workshops. Here the society constructs specialist equipment to further the society's explorations. London's armaments and the occasional sky captain's adventures. Talk to engineers. Perhaps they'll be willing to furnish your locomotive with an advanced equipment. Instructions. The senior engineer marches across the smoky workshop floor to meet you. Well, she... Oh, it's she. Well, she barks. Sorry, I mean hello. We are frightfully busy. We're examining the effects of vitrification on Murgatroyd's tea. We've just had a breakthrough. There is a gentle explosion behind her, followed by the tinkle of shattering glass. Murgatroyd is from Lustrum, which is kind of a mad scientist who also likes tea. Sorry, must dash. Do visit the arsenal if you are looking for something special. At the Portsmouth Arsenal, you can trade in cargo items for... Why this exists then? What this tab is for? Visit the inscribed Tinker, the most famous or notorious engineer associated with the Royal Society. Inscribed Tinker likes her workbench tidy and her sea as strong as the devil's opinions. She believes in iteration of technology or society of people, and her inventions are intended to mitigate specific dangers and obstacles of the high wilderness. Her tea-stained notebook bulges with blueprints and her skin is covered in inky treatments of the correspondence. She raises an eyebrow as you enter her office. Thank God, I was in need of a break. The inscribed Tinker can provide truly exceptional equipment from her shop if she likes you. Okay. The request. If it's work you are after, Captain, I can be of assistance in that department. A commission. The inscribed Tinker produces a slim notebook. The correspondence, Captain, the incandescent language, the Pentecostal tongues of the stars. She invites you to examine the broken sigils that scar her skin, mirrored in her notebook. I've heard of a unique sigil I've not come across before. It's been cited by students of Traitor's Wood, by an old friend in the mausoleum, and by my least favorite person in Penn. As a captain, you could get to those places and confirm the sighting. I'd give you access to a few of my unique designs, should you wish to help. Alright. That's it. Guess that's it. I think I should write down exchanges in the arsenal. There's a bunch of stuff. Okay. Royal Society? Oh, come on. Fuck. Well, I guess it's going to just crash all day. I'll have to deal with it. I just got the quest and that's it, right? After a save. Oh boy. Okay, vision of the heavens. One. Munitions. Enigma. 7. Never going to trade that. Artifacts. 2. Cage. Catch. 2. Hours. Stained glass and sea. What about... Good cup of tea should convince them to step away from their work for a few minutes. It's like different. I don't know. Pane of stained glass. I'm guessing T is one, but might be something else. Writing down the designs is too tedious, so I'll just leave it. Alright, I guess we could head out. A tea sale. Oh, actually, we could use that. Two experimental modifications. A tireless ambition. The energetic mechanic eyes the proffered tea eagerly. Well, alright, I can make up the time later. The two of you sit beside a great glass window that overlooks the whirring chaos of the Royal Society's lower workshop. Manufactured sunlight seeps over the metal and glass, burnishing the area. I have just one goal, Captain. Everything that enters my doors should leave improved. The mechanic grins. There is so much to do and so little time, but if I achieve only that, it will do. They drain their cup and leap to their feet. Better go on. If it's 2 every time, could actually complete a quest here. Alright, collect the Baroness's mysterious equipment. Thanks to your contributions, the work is complete. The energetic mechanic beams as a group of straining engineers will it in. The invention. It looks like a sphere, a large globe of iron. Let's check what this is. Spherical chamber for deep sea observation, lowered by cable from
Bathysphere.
the ship. Okay. Large globe of iron and bronze wood, just big enough to hold 2 people who are prepared to be extremely candid with one another. It has countless layers of plating and reinforcement, and its surface is engraved with luminous sigils. There is an attached crane and a cable. The sigils were my own addition, the mechanic confides. They roughly translate as an inexorable return to the point at which one began. Whatever you are going into, they should increase the odds of getting out again. You have the bathysphere loaded onto your engine.
Bathysphere.
Return to the plucky Baroness. Alright, alright. Okay. We're so heavy. Are they creating clouds on purpose? Okay, so we should just go back to London, I guess. Or Mausoleum, land London. Oh yeah, I also wanted to go to Abbott Horizon to get my devil back. So yeah, okay, can still continue. I mean, we still have money. We have even more hold now. It's so lame it crashes. Now I just always thinking about it. I just thinking to get to the port as fast as possible without like exploring anything. Otherwise we're just going to repeat this all over again. this part? Some kind of excavation site? Hell yeah. The Guinea pig rider. Shadow in the sky. Come on. Oh, what the hell. Was 88% chance. 15 terror, -1 crew. Grave robbing. 2 of your crew keep the coffin, so I think this is just a terrible idea, I don't know. Unless it's 100%. 2 of your crew keep the coffin from drifting while you get to work with the crowbar. The lid comes off abruptly, unleashing a cloud of noxious vapors. The wind snatches them away, but not before one of your compatriots get a whiff of them through his skysuit. Really? Through a skysuit? Inside you find moldering bridal lace and gaudy ring. Later that day, your compatriot begins to cough. The next day, the cough has a meaty wetness to it. The crew begin avoiding him. Great. Weird. I think some sounds changed somehow. I haven't changed the music. Just changed on its own somehow. Interesting. Alright. Oh, she's still working. Fuck. I have so little sovereigns left, come on. Few mourners are willing to brave the long journey through the ridge to say goodbye to a loved one. Visitors are welcome to the extra chairs in the mausoleum's many chapels, provided they carry themselves appropriately. It is calming way to spend a few hours basking in lives well lived or taking solace in still having a future. Well, let's see what Deathless Funeral is about. Terror 50. Oh, really? Fuck. It's just 10 terror reduce. It's like nothing. Interred in state, a young baronet smiles with delight as he receives his bounty of hours. His funeral vestments are silvered velvet, his sepulchre polished marble. He shares the last of his wine cellar with the all present before he is led away by the engraved mourner to his new and final residence. I have encountered one of the Emperor's guest list. Oh, okay, you get a favor for it. Might be worth it. I don't know. Fucking hell. Shifting through sigils, you follow the Tinkerer's instructions, a quiet window of a landing below the upper vault. Far below, mourners and courtiers, all in black silk, wander the nave like a host of spiders. You take out a magnifying glass provided and turn your attention to the walls. Some quick thinking on your engineer's part doused the worst of the flames. The correspondence often has spectacular side effects. Your notebook has survived with your drawings of the many identical broken sigils that adorn the gallery that looks out over the dead star below. Found the sigil in the most serene mausoleum. Locate the convent. This is for Avid Horizon. The nun detained in the Avid Horizon was on her way here. Perhaps her sisters might be able to shed some light on her predicament. Nice, gained more terror. Fuck. The convent is located in a sepulchral annex of the mausoleum, just off the nave. Red candles light the way through the gloomy hallways to the entrance. It is ostensibly for the good of the souls of those sequestered in the mausoleum, and patronized by the luminous cardinal. You can't help but note the decor is very martial. A furious prioress is on hand to answer your questions. Yes, we know her. No, we did not ask her to join us, she frowns. And even if we had, which I am not saying we have, diplomatically, we could never be seen to have officially vouched for her. Do you understand? Why terror? No. The hell is this? Well, apparently I can buy a bunch of books, but it might ruin my ride here. Still need money for fuel and supplies. Fucking I forgot it gave me 5 terror. I really need to drop it. We'll have to sacrifice some specimen. Fuck. To avoid horizon, I guess. I'm not gaining any money again. I like how... Okay, Dreadnought still on the Marauder. Help me to defeat that guy. Shit. And we're going to end him too. Fuck. Where are you going? Come back. You goof. Supplies, unusual cargo. Triple locked case. Moment of inspiration? Whoa. Is it... Was it some... I should have checked if it was a different type of dreadnought. But I guess I'll just add it here. Man, that's great. Moment of inspiration is like a searing enigma, but of different type. A picture of two lovers holding hands sits in a brass frame. Something old and horned stands behind them, seemingly rubbing its hands in glee. I'll show you something horned. So I needed a moment of inspiration for two things in the Reach. Was flower fields or Tom's Well, but Tom's Well, I think by the end you just get more iron at the cost of, was it mirrors and hearts or something like that? With the flower field I have no idea, so I'm thinking to try the latter first. Oh, the storm's still here. Is it always here? I guess so, since as a title. I thought that it's traveling, but no. Man, please don't crash. If it crashes, I'll just lose moment of inspiration. There was some kind of black pool near the gates, but I escaped because there's been a bunch of ships shooting at me. What's that? Celestial ruin. The heavens are poked with tumbled ruins from eons gone. Some are melancholy, some malevolent. Some hide treasures, others danger. Here's a ruin that predates London, its stones now bleached by the radiance of the clockwork sun. Decipher ancient inscriptions, trade visions of heavens for a moment of inspiration and some experience. There means the ruins, linger a while beneath the soaring stones. Seems like there is a big chance to fail that, and it seems like a terror reduction stuff. Leave the ruins undisturbed and the past to its grave. It might be give me a terror reduction too, but I really want more moments of inspiration. Oh, you trade 4 visions of heavens. Expensive, but worth it. Conjunctions. The inscriptions are written in the language of the suns. You decipher what you can. They hint at a number of fusing solar alliances or conjunctions. Each conjunction upholds a different philosophy, as obtuse and fiery as the stars themselves. Hurry up! We need to go to the port to save. Really bad. Whew. Man. Can you just give me some money? So he still didn't generate anything new here. I wanted to see what he is going to do, but I guess not enough time passed. I need him back. I don't want to leave him here because I'm returning to reach. The Devil's Dictionaries. The devil stubs out a cigar and goes to fetch his things. The senior acting probator looks up from his sedan, his expression glazed. "I'll tidy up," he mumbles, downing another glass of absinthe and falling asleep on a pile of pamphlets decrying the Protestant work ethic, the moral turpitude of government, and the sins of self-denial. Market of Truth? Is this what he generated? Quotes from the depths of the quiet sea beneath the Home Office have established a stall by the docks. Here they sell their philosophies and the curious catches from the glassy waters. It is hard to tell which more offends the ministry's sensibilities. Listen to the preacher. Purchased caged catch for 150. No, I can't. I would, but I have to abstain for now. I just need more money. Every time I go to Albion, I just losing money. I went here with like 1,500, and then I had a lot of wares too. Listen to the preacher. "Look to the saints," cries a sanctified cultist. "Call on their misery, pray for their return, speak their names into the darkness." Distant nonsense. The detainees of the Home Office have no time for their rattle. The preacher shuffles off in a hail of cheery insults and the occasional thrown rock. Tea? What was tea? An evening of frivolity. Occasionally the acting scene. What's this? Unlock this with Hours of the Avid Horizon 63. Huh? Occasionally the acting senior probator has a night off, then the detainees are permitted to throw a small party. An unmemorable evening. Biscuits, some of which are not stale, champagne, flat, and light ale, inexplicable, have been arranged on trestle tables. A few detainees wander around the drawing room, avoiding conversation. You are the life and soul of the party, in that you partake of the food and drink and manage to exchange at least pleasantries with the detainees. Listen to complaints of years wasted, of friends gone out to the coast on the quiet sea, of hours passed watching the gate, waiting for people who never come. It is dreary affair. The champagne is intolerable. Oh, just one supply. That is sovereigns for tea. I remember it being kind of a waste. It's probably being 5 terror reduction. Alright. Alright. And those detainees, I need just one more. At Floating Parliament, the place I'm trying to find. So I just should go like this. I should be fine. Oh fucking hell. Yeah, this guy fucked me up last time. Let's make a break in the recording.